Hello my friends, welcome back to a new Cheesiest man alive. And as you can see, we're already starting quick here. We're playing against a Terran opponent. And I am feeling like proxying my first gate and making some plays happen here. This gate is going to be pretty close to his natural. And I want to follow this up with what I believe to be a proxy robo. But it depends a little bit on how well the early game goes. We can also still decide to switch out of the proxy robo idea and instead do something else. So the beauty of going for a proxy gate is that you can still scout, and that actually is a pretty big thing, because if you can still scout, it looks pretty normal. You arrive, you see 127, the barracks finishes, that all actually looks extremely standard and extremely normal even. We can even block our opponent's natural a little bit, but sometimes I don't even want to do it, because I want them to, sometimes if you block their natural too long, they build the CC on the high ground. And that way they kind of blind counter your strategy. Now, oh my god, this is the sickest quick bunker that I've seen in my entire life. Is he actually going to be doing this? That's pretty wild. That actually is... I do not like that. I do not like that. So I'm going to chrono boost both of these. Did I just... Okay, I lost my probe to a Reaper. I did not quite realize the Reaper was going to be out that fast, but I guess it is what it is. I want to get a second unit though. That is going to indeed be a Stalker, and from home we'll get another Adept, and later on we will finally, hopefully, add our Nexus, and it should be right around now. So we're not going to go for the proxy robo. I forgot my second gas, and proxying a robo without a second gas is pretty darn difficult. What I am going to do though is we will run by with our small amount of units, our 3 units that we currently have. And then from here on out, we'll just get a warp gate at home and we'll blink all in behind this. So there's still a follow-up. We have the Adept to make sure that my opponent's Reaper can't do anything too important. We're gonna run by. I wish I could have delayed that command center a little bit, but it seems like I arrived just a tiny tad too slow. Now, the first factory unit should be out soon. Gonna leave this up on the high ground. Oh, if he allows me to. This was obviously not a very good trade for him. He's going to continue... Oh, he already has a tech lab out here, which I think is a mistake. We're actually just going to run by, pretend like he can target down my one unhealthy Stalker, and we actually did an okay job. And as we also saw the tech lab, we know that his Cyclone is about to finish as well. All of this info is just going to help us massively knowing how to follow this up. Well, actually, knowing what to expect. I already knew from the start that I was going to follow this up with a Blink Stalker all in off of 4 gates. But it helps me know what to prepare for. So right now, I know that it's very unlikely for there to be a threat coming by air. There might be a Liberator, or there could be like a Viking flying across the map, but most likely it's just going to be a tank followed up with a medevac or something like that. These are the most common things. I don't think I actually ended up killing the Reaper, by the way, so he could still use that to scout. That I kind of want to deny any type of scouting if I can manage, of course. Sometimes you just can't make it, but I think I can. Gotta make sure I don't get supply blocked as my first 3 gateways are finishing up. And I can start getting a couple of warpins in as well. This is a pretty decent map for a Blink Stalker all in, as there is a large area that allows me to jump up. I think he is marching across the map though. So he's going to attack into my all-in, and that is kind of the ideal scenario. This is one of the things that happens very often when you open with a proxy gate, is that opponents attack you with a tank push off of a 1-1-1 type of opener, and, well, doesn't actually seem to be the case. I was kind of predicting him to do that. The way he opened made me feel like it as well, but doesn't actually seem to quite be true. That's frustrating. He's not actually moving out with that Cyclone though, and as there's no threat towards my main base, I don't know. I feel pretty darn safe right now. Maybe there's going to be a Banshee. That is a possibility, of course. Okay. We have a lot of these. We could save it, but I don't think I care enough about my 4th gateway to actually go and set that up properly. Oh, whoa, 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 you're in range, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anything else you would like? Good sir. Oh. I think he might just be dead actually here, no? He had a fast scout. He did an okay job at the start, but I don't think this job... Ooh, a quick pass. But I already preemptively blocked him because he started with some speaking. So he's probably typing a lot of messages to me right now. But I have absolutely no clue what he's saying because I have him blocked. GG. I bet there was a lot of lines there. But I decided... I had a good feeling about this, you know, my early block. After he sent me 2 messages in what I presume to be Russian... I decided that it might be best to block him. And I think that gamble definitely paid off. So I'm glad to see it happened. All right, 8 points in the pocket. Quick win. And are we almost 6-1 yet? Yeah, 50 points away. But perhaps today is the day. If you can get some high-level opponents with some cheeky builds, it is completely possible, completely viable that we get the 6.1k and actually have pretty decent MMR. Alright, now we're playing against Kugwar, a Russian Protoss player. And I'm not... Ooh, we're playing on Hardwire. I know that I'm a reformed cannon rusher, and I promised myself last week that I wouldn't do it again. But you give me a PvP on Hardwire, and I almost feel obliged to march with my first probe across the map after the pylon. There's just nothing I can do about it. I absolutely have to go. Sadly, that's what we're gonna be doing right now. we have to do it. It's the law. It actually is the law. I forgot the chrono boost though, but it cost me a couple of minerals. Really not the end of the world. Just gonna hide in the corner for a bit. Hope that we can dodge our opponent's first probe scout, and then we'll build one here. What is it? I don't actually know the. Yeah, this seems about fine, huh? I could have, I guess, just built a pylon up here or what. Okay, now we just need to control. Oh no! That was not the control that I was hoping for, my friends. We'll get a gateway at home, I guess. If we can lock this in, that'd be huge. Because then he can proxy a Stargate. Actually huge. Huge deal. Huge deal. I don't think you guys understand how huge that was. Because right now, he can't get out with any workers. Which is big. Does he have a cybercore building? I bet he does, but... I think you're gonna need more than just a cybercore, buddy. I can start attacking... Like, I can build a cannon here, which is going to be in range. Build a cannon here. Yep. And... Did he just cancel? Oh, he's building a... Wait, what is he doing? I don't quite understand what he's doing. You think he should pool workers for this. This one isn't allowed to finish yet. He definitely should be pooling workers for that right now. He must have another worker out on the map, proxying something, because this makes absolutely 0 sense right now. Yeah, I think he should have pooled for this cannon at least. Oh, wait, what? He's going. He's gonna make a stand here. Does he have a tech structure at home? He must have a tech structure over here. It's a robo, but I'm already teching, so I think naturally he's just going to be behind right now. Should I continue getting cannons up? I think so. I'm not actually sure if this is correct. So here, like my expertise doesn't reach this far, you know? I'm just not that smart, honestly. I can also kill this thing, which might be valuable. It might also be completely useless. I don't know. Maybe it would have just been better to right-click this building. But, taking out a pylon. He's always going to need a pylon at the end of the day. Now, we want to make a cool move at the same time. You're not paying attention. What a surround! Like a Warcraft 3 player. Bull. Unbelievable. I should have started attacking the pylon after we activated that thing, by the way. I just now realized. There's absolutely no need for me to do it right at this moment. But right now, attacking this building is almost no use. Although, I do seem to still clear out something. I can get a battery down here. I should have probably gotten that slightly faster as well, though. You think I can actually attack him and deal damage? Does seem to be the case. You think he's... Oh, I didn't cancel that. That is not great. Not a great look. Maybe I can actually right-click this building. One more. Come on, baby. Move in, move in. Yeah, he's in some major trouble, isn't he? GG! We've done it! Whew. What was his actual plan? Yeah, I think if his probe hadn't been locked into my main base, he can build like a proxy Stargate here, and then I have a Void Ray in my main base, and eventually his Void Ray can clear everything here, right? Like, that should be no problem. He can even have like a battery out of range of the cannons. Just wait. So basically what he does, he proxies a Stargate here, goes into my main base, kills everything. I can't do anything about that. Then he builds a single pylon and a battery here, which I can't reach with my cannons. And then he just kills my cannons one by one while healing up with the battery to speed up the process. So yeah, there's with prismatic alignment, you're always going to be able to out DPS your opponent's cannon before your Void Ray dies. So I'm glad that ended up working for me, and with a cheeky cannon rush. And although I lost my first probe in his main base, I still managed to make a good hold. And I'm actually pretty proud of that. Did make me happy. Let's actually veto some maps. Okay, Glittering Ashes. Yeah, map's a bit large. Pride of Altars. I can take a gold there. It's pretty fun. Curious Minds. I can cannon pretty well on that map. Hardwire I can. Burlingame, Blackburn, 2k Atmosphere. Blackburn I can take the gold. Yeah, let's try this. All right, let's go into our next game and see if I can repeat this initial success. Got a Zerg player on Hardwire this time. So it seems like my map videos have paid off. Now, people have been telling me that cannon rushing is kind of dead after the latest patch, and I agree that cannon rushing Zergs into a one base all-in is kind of dead. However, the Nexus first cannon rushes are still pretty alive, or at least I'd argue that they're still pretty alive. So we're going to open up with a Nexus first at 16, send this worker across the map, build a forge at 16 as well, with a different worker obviously, and we're just going to... Oh, what would be a good position? I'm just going to build some cannons somewhere. Maybe we use the same position that we used before. This little... I don't like that corner too much. We'll see if I can figure out something better as I'm walking across the map. You know, because the best time to prepare is while you're on your way to do whatever you're preparing for. I always used to study for my exams on the bus or on the train as well. No, just kidding. I walked to my school. I never prepared for exams. But yeah, that's obviously a viable strategy. That's what we're kind of what we're going to be doing here. This is one. This all looks like crap, honestly. Maybe we can do something like this. This looks okay. I like that. What did I say again? Something like this? Oh, this absolutely does not look good. I do not like the way that this looks. Yeah. Hopefully we should be capable of getting this in. If he doesn't pay attention, actually. Oh, he cancels! I cancel too. We're even. He just rebuilds it. I feel bad, but I also feel really good. This has never happened to me before. I could have built the cannon, but I'm not sure if it was even necessary. I don't actually know what the correct call is here. I've never had this scenario happen to me before. And we've been cheesing for a while. We have been cheesing for a while. So, I mean, this feels good because I have better eco. His hatches are so late. He's so dead. He's legitimately so dead. So what I want to do is I want these links to pass me by. And then I'm going to follow this up with a quick scout in the main base. It could be something of a proxy maybe. Or a proxy, a knight as I was considering. Okay, come on. Show me what you got. There's a lot of drones he's mining right now. 2102. So he just mined too much gas, but I think he's just getting speed. He just forgot to pull out of gas. Happens to the best. We have a good opener. And to truly make this like a proper Wings of Liberty feeling, I think we need to follow this up with a cannon rush, an Immortal all-in. So we have our like Forge Fast Expand, just like in Wings of Liberty. Oh, this brings back memories. And also lots of prize money that I used to win with this build order. And then we just move out with like 2 immortals with +1 or something like that. I had so many cool builds. All of them eventually went into immortal all-in. I remember one time at the ESWC 2012 in France. I think it was in Paris even. I played against a guy called Tumikus, who baneling busted every single game. And my entire game plan, or my plan in the series, was to just immortal in him 3 times. Because either he would attack into me and I would hold with my quick sentries, or I would kill him with my immortal in because he didn't know how to macro. That was the plan. And I actually lost the game while I had 3 sentries against the baneling bust. He baneling busted me 3 games in a row. And I spoke with him after the series, and I remember him telling me that he thought that the counter to immortal in was a baneling bust. And I remember thinking that didn't make a lot of sense, but the golden days. Tumikas was a great guy as well. I met him a couple of times. Player from the Czech Republic. Very cool feller. Alright, enough about the olden times. As we're back into the future, I had to kill a bit of time, because just like in Wings of Liberty, setting up an immortal in involves getting a lot of gateways and a lot of downtime, because absolutely nothing happens. So you could tech... Why would I show him my immortal, by the way? That seems like a weird move. I could go for 1-1 as well, rather than just a single upgrade. Do I? Yeah, okay. I have Warp Gate on the way. I started doubting myself whether I had a Warp Gate or not. Now, this is an advanced move. Okay. I'd like to make everyone aware of this, that this is an advanced move. I do not recommend this if you are under Masters, because no one understands what's happening. Advanced move. And maybe this guy also just doesn't scout my 3rd base. There's a fake 3rd base. We're even going to pretend like we actually care about it. So, we're gonna put some units over here. Hello, look, I want this base really bad. Please don't attack it and force me to cancel. Oh no. You can even build a... This is a... Here, I pulled him in. I didn't want to kill him. I pulled in. I triggered the AI to start chasing me. So he saw the battery. Now he's building drones. Oh, he's building drones like a madman. He's also seeing the research here. Okay, so yeah, we can now deny the scouting. Oh, he's gonna deny his own scouting. Correct play by me. Correct play by me. Oh, he just actually completely scouted. Oh, we cancel that. With this bad boy on the way. More zealots. Look how many sentries we have as well. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Do you want an observer? Yeah. Just like in the olden days, my observer will arrive by the time the push has already won or lost. And thus you will not be clearing any creep whatsoever. Sometimes the past is the future. He took a 4th base. Oh, this guy is feeling it. Yeah, the fake definitely worked. Oh, I wonder how many drones he has. I actually do wonder how many drones he has, because he has to have a crap ton of workers right now. He also has a big army though, huh? Let's see if I still know how to force field though. I haven't used that spell in a little bit. He's going to try to move forward. Not the greatest start for him, but honestly also not the greatest start for me. Back in the day we could warp in near pylons, by the way. Oh, do you remember that? Those were truly the golden days of StarCraft. Oh, I still know how to force field, alright. Oh, that was beautiful stuff. A couple of zealots, maybe. Oh, did I just eat these biles? Like, oh my god, it's like they were going for dinner, huh? No. I'm not so sure if I'm actually winning. It felt like this early game was really solid, but I did eat a couple of biles straight to my face. I also kind of wonder what his workout was. He should be biting my prison at this point, yeah. Absolutely the correct call. Yeah, I don't think we can... He went 5 bases! He had 65 workers, 5 base, after he had to cancel his natural and he still held. Perhaps it's time to retire this build order in this case, because this does not look very good. I think I should have pushed quicker into him. Just bam, run straight in. With my superior upgrade and hope that it works out. Yeah. Ravagers has really killed this build, I guess. Like, he had absolutely zero clue what was happening here. He just had no idea. He was as blind as a bat. I still managed to hold. That makes me sad. I don't know what his MMR was. He played pretty well, so probably pretty high. Yeah, 6-1. If someone checks the build order here, they'll be very surprised. They see a late pool and then a hatchery starting at 202. They're like, what is this? A random pylon before the gateway, 1 cannon, It's like, this actually, I think this build order could definitely freak you out a little bit if you take a long, hard look at it. Well, let's play one more. See if we can take the same fella down. Kugwar on Curious Minds. Now, Curious Minds, this is, oh, I think I have an actual build. I actually believe I have a build. Okay. Now, this looks stupid, but I am going to proxy gate my opponent while pretending not to proxy gate. This is a build that I think I saw Astrea do the other day. And it worked out relatively well. What is this? I messed up my first pylon, but it's okay. Because in order to understand what's going on here, you need to understand one very important thing. And that is that absolutely everyone on this map, one gate expands. So we need to make our opponent believe that we are one gate expanding. And in order to do that, we build a gateway over here on the low ground. And then we start proxying. So almost like a PvT build order, we're playing this, you know? We see this type of build order often in PvT. And we're just sending this worker across the map, blah, 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 blah. Making sure that life is okay. Making sure that everything is good. I do need it's not the tightest build, but it will do the trick. Okay, so right now, he's seeing this. Can even take it if I want to. No, actually, I can't afford that. He's going to be real confused right now, though. He's going to be real confused. So he sees this. He's like, wait a second. What you doing, buddy? I'll get a zealot. I pretend like I actually want to... Like, I don't want him to build a zealot, right? It's extremely important that he doesn't build a zealot. Okay, we're going to build this. Now he should be confused. This is the first time in the game where he should be wondering what in the world is actually going on. Cancel, 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 don't finish. Okay. Okay, he canceled. That's good. That means he probably built a Nexus. I don't understand this. Okay, I'm actually at a loss right now. Both of us are idiots, but I'm not even sure if I'm still the biggest idiot in this game. I believe I might not be. We have a bunch of probes across the map as well. We're gonna kill this. Come on, one more, baby. There you go. Fantastic stuff. Why would he build a Nexus in my natural? Was he planning on recalling something aggressively? I don't quite get it. We just need to take out all the batteries right now. Oh, the batteries are filling with half HP. I completely forgot about that because there's no Nexus in position. But they're also finishing for half HP for me. So both of us, like, these batteries are probably not inverted. GG. What was his plan with this Nexus? And how can I trigger this response in the future if I'm playing him in a tournament? So he sees the lack of a second pylon, and he says, you know what I could do here? Is I could block my opponent's natural with a Nexus. This is a 400 mineral investment that is never going to be worth it. What if I decide to just build it over here, my own Nexus? This does not seem like a very foolproof plan, does it? This is like going out in the rain in a dress made of newspaper and being surprised that the dress doesn't, well, first of all, doesn't last and also doesn't protect you from the rain. Then again, who needs protection from the rain? It's literally just water falling out of the sky. If you need protection from the rain, then perhaps life isn't meant for you because it is really one of the most harmless things. It's good for us as well. Without rain, we would not be able to drink. If you guys ever considered that. I don't think so. We do get 19 points. And I think that's how we're going to be ending it. With 6,071 points total. still close to 6.1k MMR and still not there. That seems to be the common factor in these Cheesiest Man Alive videos. I forgot to do the GG counter, but I think I got a GG every single game. So I'll update it for next week. I'm very sorry for this. I know a lot of you care deeply about it. I think I get the highest amount of messages whenever I forget the GG counter. People messaging me on Instagram, making sure that I know that I forgot it. So thank you for all of that. And I'm looking forward to these messages again. I'll see y'all next week for a new Cheesiest Man Alive, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video, whatever that might be. Bye-bye.